Good evening to everybody. And I would like to tell my co-panelist that if he has to elaborate in such a lengthy manner, he really doesn't understand what is happening in Punjab. Because what Sidhu has said is very clearly about AAP, but you have to translate it. I don't blame you because probably you have not been able to translate it. Let me translate it for you. What he's saying is that when the opposition questions him, they cannot escape his pro-people agenda. That means they have resigned to their fate because they recognize all the good work that they have done. And do you think I need to say anything more? Sidhu has been saying that the AAP and all the other opposition parties which question him are questioning him for the good work that they themselves recognize. And what, and the video that is being played
what is this good work? What is this good work that Navjot Singh Sidhu has done, which isn't due credit to Captain Amrinder Singh?
He has specified it in his Facebook post as well. Before 2017, BDP, drugs, farmers' issues, corruption and power crisis faced by the people of Punjab, raised by him, or today as I present Punjab model, quote unquote. So this is where he's coming from. He's talking about all the good work that he has done in the past and which the opposition is praising him for. Otherwise, why would the Aam Aadmi Party, which is bereft of leadership and which looks up only to Arvind Kejriwal sitting in Delhi, would be trying to bait him?
Okay, let's
not at all. Everybody has aspirations and they have followers, and I have strict objections to anybody who says that he was an actor and he's behaving like an actor. I don't think that is correct. There are actors who are in politics, and the Bharatiya Janata Party can look into their own pool of actors who are there. So as far as Sidhu is concerned, I think the matter was resolved, and that is why there is no issue here. But look at the irony. I like my friend Mr. RP saying that he didn't make an issue about his comments, but he did say that if he can find better pastures with the AAP, it's better. I do understand Mr. RP saying you do want people to leave the Congress, but it's not happening. You might want to take away people. It's not really going to happen with the BJP. They're not going to go to the BJP. And this divisive vote politics should end. And this division of leaders should be leaving. All that is very, very negative. And I think the matter has been resolved. And Navjot Singh Sidhu is a strong soldier of the Congress party because Congress has been in the DNA of this country. And even the Bharatiya Janata Party should not remember that there are many leaders who have come from our party to yours. And I have no problem with that.
So what do I make of it? What do I make of it when Navjot Singh Sidhu raises the issue where Captain Amrinder's government has failed? What do we make of it when he rakes up the issue of the investigation in the desecration incident and the follow-up on that? What do I make of the issue when the biggest burning talking point right now in Punjab is the power crisis, the power shortage, and the way the Punjab Congress government has handled it, and Sidhu keeps raising it? Is he bragging about his politics, or is he constantly then slamming Captain Amrinder Singh and his failures? I mean, how is the Congress party okay with the fact that their own leader keeps on pointing out their own chief minister's failures?
So, Tanvi, this is very important that we have a healthy democracy. We should not be ruled by a party which does not listen to anybody. And if from within the party people are raising questions, then the government has to look into that matter even more. And I think we should all welcome it, because politics used to be like this. You're not supposed to be, so dedicated to your party that you will not look at the problems, because you're there for the people. Your politics should be for the betterment of the people, for the development of the state. And if he is bringing something into the notice of the leadership looks into it, and I think that should be welcome, and that is how politics should be. You look at various states where people don't question anything. Look at Uttarakhand. 3 chief ministers have been changed. Nobody questions the Bharatiya Janata Party. And who suffers? The people of Uttarakhand. Look at what happens in Maharashtra. The leaders have only one aim: to dismantle the government over there. That is not politics. Politics should always be on issues. issues and for the people and for development.
Let's not praise Maharashtra, because in Maharashtra it is the Congress party within the alliance that's constantly creating noise. Even right now, Mr. Nana Patole has his own ambitions, and that's all he cares about, it keeping in mind the upcoming elections. I don't think that's a great example. As far as governance in Uttarakhand is concerned, constant questions have been asked of each of the three chief ministers who've come and gone. No comparisons here. Yes, Mr. R.P. Singh, before I go back to Anand Mishra and then Hemant Attri. Yes.
A very small point. But it is not me who's saying that he's joining Aam Aadmi Party. It's Captain Amrinder Singh is on record saying that he's in talk with Aam Aadmi Party, not me. And Sujata Paul, please do little homework before you come. And Punjab is a very difficult state. It's not like you come on a channel without doing your homework. And secondly, there are cases being launched on Sidhu by Captain Amrinder Singh. And then there are Pragat Singh has been threatened. He's on record that I got a call from the OSD of Captain Saab saying that you better fall in line, otherwise we'll do the same as we are doing with Sidhu. So, be with your house. I didn't interrupt you, ma'am. I didn't. Please, Jatapal, I give regards to the panelists and have to. Please, have that kind of decency. So, issue is that they need to put their house in order. And then I have said that he is an ambitious person, so he look for any greener pasture. If he finds that Aam Aadmi Party can project him as CM and Aam Aadmi Party accepted, what do we have to do with it? I mean, it's between the Aam Aadmi Party and Sidhu and Captain Amrinder Singh. And as I said initially, the problem is at the dining table. The problem is between the Poodle loyalist and the PD loyalist.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Yes. Okay. Yes. No. Let me just bring in Harjot. He's been wanting to make a point, and after all, this whole conversation began tonight at least because Navjot Singh Sidhu referred to AAP and their commentary.
You know, I was just listening to Ms. Sujata Paul, and you know what an irony it is. She has been talking of issues, and my same question is to her is that, or to the Congress, that when will this era of meetings and this drama end, and when will issues come to the forefront? With 6 months left, and the Congress High Command has itself admitted and given 18-point agendas to Captain Amrinder Singh to work upon, and now with only days left. Less than 200 days left. When will this government work on issues? And my simple question is there any deadline? Is there any deadline that the people of Punjab or as an opposition we can expect from Congress High Command of their drama, whatever this era of meetings? It's more than last 4 months they have been doing. Some committee coming to Punjab, some chief ministers, MLA going to Delhi, and every day a news come up that a new list is coming. There is this change is going to happen. Sadly, at that time, when Punjab is facing power crisis, when Punjab is facing farmer issues, when Punjab is facing unemployment, I just want a clear answer. And who will answer the opposition? Who will answer the people of Punjab, or at least the media? Is there any deadline?
My friend, can I answer that?
Yes, please go ahead.
If that was the case, my dear friend, Amrinder Singh ji wouldn't be such a popular leader. The question is he becoming weak? He is a popular leader because he's working for the people. You, as a part of the opposition, have every right to present your concerns and question them and get them to work on the issues that you think are necessary. And I am sure that if you have given them something, they must be going through it, because the Congress government always listens to people and always listens to the opposition if there are matters which concern people. So I don't think that really holds any water. What the Congress party is doing within itself has nothing to do with the Aam Aadmi Party or the Bharatiya Janata Party or any other party. Yes?
This is strange. This is strange.
No, the issues
it doesn't
are
mean that we don't need to.
No, I'm sorry. The issues are being looked into. The solutions are being given. I don't think there's a problem. There are questions that need to be raised on the central government for the farmers who are sitting. You will agree to that. The power crisis has been a real issue, and the government is looking into it, and you know that very well. It is not just for you, it is for the people, and it is also for the government, because if they want to come into power again, Mr. Bales, obviously they will have to resolve that issue. They can't let it go. They can't let it slip under the carpet. So understand that the government is looking into every single issue which concerns people, especially farmers, because Punjab is the farming state of this country. The Green Revolution has started from there, and we do not undermine them. Yes, please.
Can I reply to that?
Yes.
Tanviji? You know, by raising your voice, you can't skip my question. My simple, and it is not me, my party. It is your leader. It is your Navjot Singh Sidhu. It is your high command who is questioning Captain Amrinder Singh and his government. Leave the people of Punjab aside. Leave Harjot Singh Vance aside. Leave Aam Aadmi Party aside. It is your high command, your MLAs, your cabinet ministers, your Navjot Singh Sidhu, and your high command, and the Congress high command. It's not leave people of Punjab. And we want a reply, you know, and you're saying that it's an internal matter. How come is this internal matter? You know,
How can-
Okay. All right. Allow me to please just come in here, and I want to go back to our two experts here, to Hemant Attri first, and then back to Anand Mishra. Mr. Attri, the point that was made earlier about if Navjot Singh Sidhu is actually given the state unit charge, is that going to be more difficult than for the Congress parties to have these twin power centers? Will it really work, especially ahead of elections?
See, Tanvi, I have a habit of analyzing every debate that I participate in. You know that.
Yes.
In your today's debate, two things are very clear. You pardon me for that. One is, AAP is dancing to the tunes of Navjot Sidhu, my friend Benz. He has not, opposed anything. One. Two, my friend from BJP, he has diagnosed the real thing with Sidhu that I diagnosed earlier, the problem. He is, over-ambitious. He is a man in a hurry. So the net takeaway is, in any case, Navjot Singh Sidhu is not in touch with BJP. That is a confirmed situation. One. Two, since my colleague in AAP, he's, admitting his agenda and he's promising his everything at par with him. So there is no speculation needed now. Navjot Singh Sidhu is going to AAP. Now, as far as your question is concerned, let me be very clear and candid. There is no scope, there is no question at all for Navjot Singh Sidhu to be PCC chief in Punjab. Be very sure about it. Since there was a 3-member committee, you know that. Last time we discussed it. And Captain Amrinder Singh said only one sentence there. If you have Mr. Sidhu as PCC president, then you and him will be responsible for Punjab results, not me. That is a one-liner in typical captain style. Two, AICC, Congress leadership and everybody knows that there is a basic difference between a crowd puller and a vote puller. As far as Captain Amrinder Singh is concerned, there is no confusion about it. There may be 100 questions about his style of functioning. There is no doubt about it. With every ruler, with every person, such questions are there. Everybody has his own style of functioning. But as far as making Navjot Singh Sidhu as PCC president, it is just out of question. It is nowhere under consideration. And you will be, surprised to see the kind of damage control that Congress High Command has came in today evening. After UP elections, Prashant Kishore had never met Rahul Gandhi. You know that?
Yes, absolutely.
And what he was aspiring there, he wanted that Priyanka Gandhi should be the face of Congress in Uttar Pradesh in 2017. Initially, there was some agreement, then there was something, and it was not there. Now, since Prashant Kishore is the chief political advisor for Captain Amrinder Singh, and High Command, rather to brother and sister duo, they are listening to him. One thing is very clear. Captain Amrinder Singh's principal advisor is being discussed. The issue is being discussed with Captain Amrinder Singh's political advisor, principal political advisor, not with Navjot Singh Sidhu. The situation is clenched. Now the issue is very, very simple remaining. Whether Congress High Command wants to continue with the suicide spree that they are doing for last 2-3 years, or they want to bring in a new chapter. The earlier they get rid of Navjot Singh Sidhu, the better prospect it will be for Captain Amrinder Singh, for the very simple reason. For the farmer agitation going on, what is happening with BJP Punjab? What is happening with SAD Punjab? And Aam Aadmi Party, last time, you were also there, I was also there. What they were projecting, 80 seats. And what they got in turn, 20. How many of them are remaining? Now, they are 14. What is happening? Now, what is happening around is, Congress is damaging its own prospects due to, as my friend, the political analyst who said it rightly, she said, Sujata ji, I'm sorry. She said that Congress has so much democracy. If it is democracy, then pardon me, this democracy, so-called democracy, is responsible for what the Congress is facing today. A party with such a cherished history, where they are now, she is challenging everybody except for Congress leadership and being a political analyst. I am amazed. As political analyst or journalist, we all are supposed to call a spade a spade. The real issue in Punjab should be governance. 2,60,000 crores worth of debt on Punjab.
Mr. Atri, allow me just to come in there, because you've made some very, very important points that I want reactions on. And the first up is the significance of Prashant Kishore also meeting the Gandhis today, of all days, meeting Rahul Gandhi. Now, Anand Mishra, there is one camp which is suggesting that this is not just to do with the Punjab crisis, but also this whole series of meetings that Prashant Kishore has been having with all anti-BJP parties, series of meetings that were there with Sharad Pawar, and this is just in continuation of that. But obviously, Punjab would have been discussed, Harish Rawat himself along with others who are present. How do you view this development at this juncture?
Obviously, since Prashant Kishore is political advisor of Captain Amarinder Singh, so this is very unlikely that Punjab will not figure in the discussion when there is so much of infighting going on there, and Congress leadership is trying very hard to resolve the issue. But definitely, Mr. Prashant Kishore's meeting with the Gandhi is not only confined to only Punjab. Mind it that Prashant Kishore had played a key role in 2017 assembly elections in UP, and also this he has been a strong votary of Congress being part of any opposition alliance. I mean, he had gone to the extent of saying that any opposition alliance minus Congress is a pipe dream. It's not going to succeed. So all these things are there because he's considered a talented person, and Priyanka Gandhi in particular has a very high opinion about him. So if they're discussing with him, these things will also be there. But I would like to draw your attention to one thing which the Congress spokesperson, Mr. Rapal, has been saying about this spirit of openness in the party, and all these fights being indications of that spirit of freedom, this glasnost perestroika. Problem is that as long as see this idea of capturing both the ruling space as well as the opposition space, the lofty idea, as long as it remains at that level. But if you have people deserting and constantly fighting incumbent chief ministers, there are 2 groups, 3 groups, then this definitely does not augur well for the Congress. I remember one significant statement of Mr. Rahul Gandhi made 2-3 years back, that he believes that in every state Congress should have 4 or 5 leaders. Why 1? Why not 4 and 5 strong leaders? But somehow that 4 and 5 leaders, they have not been able to work together. If you see, Karnataka, Mr. Siddaramaiah and Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, that fight is on. In Rajasthan, Mr. Ashok Gehlot, Sachin Pilot. In Punjab, we are seeing this Sidhu versus Captain Amarinder. So I don't think this kind of openness or this kind of free-wheeling criticism of each other is leading the Congress anywhere.
In fact, often it becomes problematic, because when there is no clear direction from the central leadership and each person is going in their own directions, then as a party, cohesively, you're not going anywhere. Yes, Sujata Paul wants to respond to that.
Yes, definitely things have changed in, since 2014. And politics is different now. If you look at how all these parties have came about, it is because of democracy. It is because people were allowed to speak, and there are leaders who have an opinion. And within a party, of course, today, there are baiters who are waiting to capture them and break the party. I do understand that. And it is very important that any party needs to be in power if you need to make a mark politically. Because simply saying that, yes, there are problems is not going to be enough. Those are issues which have to be resolved. But the point is, the larger question which everybody should also be concerned about is the kind of politics which is going on in the country right? Do you think that it is all right that there are baiters who are waiting to take away people if there are problems within a party? Supposing it is the BJP and there is a problem, and there are baiters from the Congress party, which will never happen. You will never see that happen. So these are issues also which we need to address. And as far as the Congress party, these issues are there. I'll tell you last
So
Saturday.
no. So are you saying that when people from Congress go to the Aam Aadmi Party or the BJP, if they are the baiters who are poaching your guys with money and whatever else as bait, but when people come like Navjot Singh Sidhu go from BJP to Congress, then that is by choice because Congress is a better place to work.
That is exactly, you exactly made my point. Because if people want to move from the Congress to another party, then they don't
Sujata.
if you're trying to bait people, break party.
No, ma'am. Sujata Paul, this is called Rajniti, which is the business of opportunity and opportunism, and people move where they see opportunity. That's what it is. No matter what you want to say, but I want to go back to Harjot. Hemant Atri, Mr. R.P. Singh, I'm just coming to you. Just one bit. Mr. Hemant Atri is still very sure, basis what you have now also said on this panel, Harjot, that basis that Sidhu is joining the Aam Aadmi Party for sure.
No, first I totally disagree with Mr. Atri. I raised issues. Mr. Sidhu cannot claim that he has copyright on these issues. These issues are of Punjab. Beadbi of Shri Guru Granth Sahib is an issue of Punjab, not Mr. Sidhu. Unemployment is the issue of Punjab, or the farmer issue, the power crisis issue, or whatever. Those issues we have been raising, our legislators have been raising in the Vidhan Sabha. So raising those, that does not mean that we have been praising Mr. Sidhu. And if anyone, why Mr. Sidhu only? If anyone in Punjab raises his or her voice on those, we welcome that because it is for Punjab. Number one, I make myself very clear. And number two, regarding, it's as of now, Mr. Sidhu is a leader of Congress. Our chief minister, our national convener, has very outrightly said that Mr. Sidhu is a senior leader of Congress, and till date we cannot, just on the.
No, but if his vision and ideas align so much with your party, and that Congress isn't giving him that importance, why don't you bring him on and then allow him to openly challenge Captain Amrinder?
How can we? It is his decision. How can we bring him? If he feels so, he should resign Congress and he should consult us. He should approach us. Then the party has to decide that we have to take Mr. Sidhu or not. Right now, as of now, he's a senior leader of Congress. There are reports that he is being made something. So this is totally baseless. It is his call. As of now, he's a leader of Congress. And if he thinks that Congress is a failure, then he should resign and then he should take a call. And then our party, then Aam Aadmi Party will take a call. As of now, nothing such is happening. What I feel is that Mr. Sidhu is going to remain with Congress, and sadly, Congress will not deliver Punjab.
Yes, Mr. Hemant Atri.
Tanviji, to be brief and as a concluding remarks,
yes,
what I would like to say will be Punjab is a different sort of a state as far as politics is concerned. In 2019 Lok Sabha elections, what was happening around in North India? There was a clear sweep for Mr. Narendra Modi. And in Punjab only, there were 8 seats for Congress. Imagine. And what for this assembly election now? BJP is nowhere due to farmer agitation. SAD is nowhere in the scene. Aam Aadmi Party, 6 out of 20 have already gone MLAs. Now, what Congress is doing? Congress is sabotaging its own prospect for this infighting, which is just uncalled for. The moment this issue is resolved, otherwise, what will be happening? The Aam Aadmi Party, they have already started taking up all those issues which Shromani Akali Dal used to have, or Mr. Navjot Singh Sidhu was taking up. So Congress is again attempting the same mistake which they have been doing around for the years. And it is better advice to them that they should get out of this mess as early as possible. That's what I want to say. Yeah.
Okay. R.P. Singh wanted to come in earlier. Yes, go ahead, please.
It is clear from the statement of the Aam Aadmi Party that there's something happening. And he has categorically said it. If he wants to come, we will welcome him. And he's saying on your TV channel also.
Yeah.
So there's something which is boiling. There's no doubt in that. But that point aside, Navjot, if you appreciate anyone who criticized the government, I'm criticizing on record. Come appreciate me. I said 90,000 crore rupees farmer loan. No one is speaking about that. The free mobile to every child. No one is speaking about that. The discretion, the Beadbi of Shri Guru Granth Sahib, when those people will be sent behind bar, even Prakash Singh Badal or Sukhbir Singh Badal, whoever responsible, should be sent behind bar. No Sikh can bear that. But that point aside, the bigger question which I've been again and again saying is that is a fight at the dining table of 10 Janpads. I'm again saying it's not fight in Punjab. Well, leave it to Captain, he'll deal with it. But 10 Janpad, there's a fight between the family, and the fight is between the Poodle and the Pity, and who's more loyalist to Poodle, who's more loyalist to Pity. So that's the ultimate thing. And then last and the final thing which I want to tell to Mr. Attri, don't rule us out. Take my word, have my mobile number. By November, you will say BJP is the reckoning power in Punjab.
Okay, Mr. R.P. Singh has put out a challenge here today. We're going to do a check in November with Hemant Attri, and of course when the results come out after the election.
And Google about me. Go and Google about me and my track record.
I can't hear Mr. Attri. Mr. Attri, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have this conversation
all
in
the very
November. Harjot wants to respond though, because everybody on this panel is now convinced of what you are saying and how to read it. You want to again try and convince us the other way?
No. See, kindly don't put words in my mouth. Nowhere I said as of now, Navjot Singh Sidhu is a leader of Congress, and he's been, as per media reports, he's been given some big role. So, and it is we who have been raising the issues of Punjab, which he might has also been raising. That doesn't bring us together, and we have been doing it from last 4.5 years. And with Mr. Sidhu or without Mr. Sidhu or with anyone else, we are committed to the people of Punjab. We are not like Congress or BJP who has ditched Punjab, or Shromani Akali Dal. We will fight it. Whatever happened in 2017, Mr. Attri, we became from 0 to 20. Might not would have reached 80, but we have become from 0 to 20, and right now we are the prime opposition. We have been focusing on issues which concern the people of Punjab. So I think, and Sidhu is not bigger than Punjab.
For now, for Captain Amrinder, the prime opposition seems to be Navjot Singh Sidhu. A problem that
with the support of Khalistanis or without the support of Khalistanis.
Okay, another day. That part another day. I am completely out of time, so I'm going to thank all of our panelists. Thank you to all of our panelists for joining us on this conversation. What really happens, whether this was just a teaser, putting out feelers there from Navjot Singh Sidhu, whether he can join the Aam Aadmi Party, something concrete really shaping up behind closed doors, one will have to wait and watch. You heard what the experts had to say. On the other hand, officially the Congress, which refused to be part of this debate, the Congress party is saying that they have everything under control, that both Captain Amrinder and Sidhu are going to follow whatever instructions Sonia Gandhi gives. Comments this remark made by Harish Rawat after a meeting that he attended with Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Prashant Kishore. Prashant Kishore, who has officially in March was given the post of advisor to Captain Amrinder in the Punjab government. So many angles as this Punjab potboiler continues to really interest us and intrigue us. Which way will it go next? Will Sidhu actually have to abandon Congress, quit Congress and go to AAP? Or will Sonia Gandhi be able to put out the fire between the two leaders and resolve this issue before elections? We wait and watch. Thank you so much for joining us on this conversation.